What's girls, how you doing? Let's do another pickacard, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I did that last year, that was cool. What to expect. Pronunciation will be maybe something what we expect on a video. What to expect before the end of the year. Okay, so what a beginning. What an introduction, eh? Right, okay, so let's go. Two power, let's go. Just forget about the introduction. So, of course, it's just tarot. You know, it's my mantra. Stay cool. Okay, I feel George is coming. Hello, George. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1, what to expect before the end of the year. You see, I said it right. Okay, excuse me. The Hermit, the Fool, Two of Cups. Oh my God, that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? So after a period of backing off in that cave again. It's a lot of cave at the moment. Excuse me. You know, that time is generally needed for reflection, for self-reflection, introspection, shadow work, all that kind of things. And when you come out of the cave, generally you take your time, you don't rush, you know, you have a lantern, you can't see really very far ahead. You do one step after another. You just go piano, right? Normally that's what you do. However, someone is very much motivated to go for it, and that can be yourself. You want maybe to go for this new business, new idea, the move home, and also for this connection. You want to go for it, or that person decide to go for it because they don't need to know the how. And generally, love, do we know anything on the how? No, we don't. But the thing is, if you completely sure what you want, the how will reveal himself naturally. So you just have to go for what you want. It's your goal, who you want to be with, what you want to do, go for it. Start somewhere, do something. A text, an email, a phone call, whatever it is, do something, and at least you have that movement forward that is already started. And that's all you need to do, is somehow simple, right? Two of Cups, reconciliation, association, becoming an item, also partnership. If you want to go for that business, maybe you're going to meet people on the way and associate yourself with them because they have maybe the knowledge, maybe they have the money, maybe they have something that can support you. It can be a mentor you're associating yourself. It doesn't have to be the romantic side of things. But there is an association, there is, two people coming together. Or that can be you and the company, for example, right? So it's a very equal partnership, no matter the nature of the partnership is. It's I give you my cup, you give me your cup. It's very, very together, very equal, very honest, no game. We know exactly where we are and what we want from this. Beautiful, I'm loving it. Clarity, exactly. You see what I mean? You went probably through a 10 of swords before that. Let's get that straight. So you definitely went through enough to know that this connection is important to you. This goal, this project, this love is very important to you. The clarity of knowing what you want and who you want to be with, that's all you need to know. As I say, the how will be revealed naturally, organically, so don't worry about it. Yes, wolf, a lot of passion, a lot of fire in the belly, another ace. It's, beginning, isn't it? Absolutely. And a lot of vavavoom, a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of desire, a lot of chemistry as well. Nothing wrong with that. Knight of Wands, you think so? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because once you have the clarity, well, what would you fluff around? There's an idea of a lot of passion and movement forward between now and the end of the year. It's really that desire to make things move forward. Enough stagnation, enough of the hermit, enough of the cave. Let's get on with it, right? Okay, so that is really important. And it's about doing the right thing, maybe signing a contract. Make sure that that partnership on business side is really very clear, very legal, very together. Maybe have some copyright sorted. Make sure that everything is under control legally. Maybe it's for someone a divorce. I decide to leave. I'm moving forward. I'm moving out. It's a decision to really make a big change. It's also if you want to go for a new home, you signing the contract. Personally, that's what I'm looking for for a long time. But that is important, finding the right place that resonates with you. It's your cocoon, it's your home, it's your place of, rest. So you need to have the right place, but that could be something you find. That movement forward, that move all together. And it has to be very equal. So it's very much the idea of balance and equilibrium here. You see what I'm saying? It has to be together and it has to be equal on both parties, on both sides, very much. Yeah, no more thinking about it. That's what you've been doing on that cave for a long time, if you're really honest with yourself, and now procrastinating. It's all about the gathering. It's all about the network. People can actually support you. You can find that person, that special someone through a gathering or during a gathering, that person that can be a partner for your business. But it's also maybe an engagement, as simple as that. So that's what could happen, before the end of the year. Ooh, this is all good at the end of the day, right? But it's that idea of movement forward before the end of the year. That's what we want. Okay. Pile number 2, what to expect before the end of the year. 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, the Empress. There is a little bit of back and forth here. It's not as clear, So, yes, there is an idea of a lot of chemistry with someone, but the question is, should I not? Should I not? It's a lot of this, It's a bit, are we going to end the year on this, really? Again, back and forth here. Maybe a choice between 2 as well. Busy bee, yeah? But at the end of the day, it's also number 8, as you know, so it's representing affinity number. But with who? With the Empress. So are you the Empress? Maybe yes. Or maybe you intend to become an Empress, because that situation of being yes, no, no, yes, there's no clear action, and that is not the Empress kind of things. The Empress is definitely someone who's very patient. That person, male, female, doesn't matter, is very together as a human being. Therefore, because that person went through a lot in life, they have the patience and the passion as well, but the patience to wait, because that person actually trusts, that the universe will provide the right thing. So if it's not now, it's because the time is not right, period. But I have to say, within the Empress, you have the Queen of Swords. There's a limit to the patience as well. That person can have a lot of patience with the universe, but maybe not with someone, because that is like, are we going to spend Christmas over this? I mean, literally. And I might just say no. Okay, so let's, because that in between is not really the Empress. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, King of Pentacles, someone has to get it together, because the King of Pentacles is someone who normally go with one person only. But maybe that person was a little bit tempted somewhere else. Maybe there was a King of Wands. Or maybe the King of Cups, on the fence, not making a decision. Someone has to grow up, level up, and get to the point of doing the right thing. Maybe that person was very busy with the money, maybe a new job, a new challenge, or they had to provide, they had to be strong, they had to be, the guy. But it doesn't have to be a male. But you know what I'm saying, that expression. Communication is coming, finally, yes, because that in between, I think the Empress is getting tired of it. And I think it's time to have that conversation. Whether the outcome going to be positive or not, doesn't matter, but let's not fluff around anymore. Enough is enough, okay? Absolutely. Oof, yes, indeed. Conversation has to happen, and it has to happen fast. A movement forward has to be done. For me, it's that either we are together, either we're not. But something has to change, literally. That in between things, not having it anymore. Not knowing where to stay, where to go. No, that is just not. The Empress at some point, up to her ears. Well, what I'm trying to say here as well with the Ten of Pentacles, here you go, is an idea of like you recognize the potential of both of you. You recognize each other. You know that you can do a partnership that of, oh my God, it's a dream team. But you may have spent time as well on no communication, standby, because you had other things to do. Maybe that person had a new job, had to prove themselves. You also was doing other projects. You had to prove yourself as well. And now maybe you're in a better place now by the end of the year or before the end of the year. You found that cruising vibe when you can actually reconnect because you're in a better place, both of you. And that's when you become a powerhouse, a power couple. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. But the in-between has to go because it's in limbo. That can't work, okay? Yeah, movement forward. Here we go. One way or another, for me, it's reuniting, being together, being an item. That's the way I see. It's like the yin and the yang coming together here. So for me, it's really straightforward. But for some of you, it can't work for all of you. Got a few out there. Thank you very much, by the way. You know, some of you, you might just say, you know what, I'm tired of this fluffing around. I'm done here. I'm done. I prefer to go by myself on my own or find someone that is worth my time. Indeed. But in my opinion, you come together as a yin and yang. I'm going to take one more because I'm very naughty. Yeah, the worst is behind you. After the Ten of Swords, and there has to be an ending sometime, it's true. But you know, after that, you know exactly where you stand. You know, after that, you have the Ace of Sword. Sorry. So you know what you want, what you don't want. And one more. Yeah, someone who's trying to run away from their emotion. I say one more and then I continue doing. I do that, don't I? Yeah, I do, naughty. Because I want to have, you know, I want to go to the bottom of things. I don't like the in-between, really, Whereas, of course, there was in between. Someone like this, are you kidding me, right? It's not my cup of tea. Oh, definitely not. Someone who is immature, who is all about my pleasure, and that's it, arrivederci, right? That's it, really? Go somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, someone was holding to their money, to their foundation, but they were looking at you. Like, ooh, I would like a piece of that, would I? Ooh. Yeah, King of Wands, bam. Okay, this reading is going to last for 2 hours. So no, you're not having this. You're not having this, but you're the Queen of Wands. You're not having it because the Queen of Wands doesn't always want a King of Wands. Because the King of Wands has to become the King of Cups. So if the King of Wands meeting the Queen of Wands have the intention to carry on fluffing around, she is going to see somebody else. That is going to be straight to the point. So it has to become the King of Cups. And that's the only way. Generally, that's what happened. When the King of Wands meet the Queen of Wands, he becomes the King of Cups. And that's what we're talking about. And that is about love, okay? Pew! Did I say that? I'm on fire today. So, oh boy. Yeah, so that is all about the feelings. Now we're talking. You see? I need to go to the bottom of things. Otherwise, doesn't work. Okay, on this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.